honey.
8. Beer.
Mental.
Music.
Orgasm.
We're Triptonus and we're supposed to play Black Rabbit Beer Week party. My name is Clemens. I make distorted noise and potentially clean but not so clean noise, grunting noise, stupid noise.
Fabian, I'm trying to play guitar.
My name is Atreju, and I hit things with my hands, and they make a sound.
Yes, we have an awesome new bassist called Iustin.
We have a pretty great drummer, Ivo, who joined the band, I think, like 3 to 4 years ago already. And we have Max, who is also playing percussions.
Yeah, we have some guest musicians too sometimes. First show we ever played at Arena Beisl, we were 10 people, for instance, but we dialed it down to only 6.
Explain the band name.
It's some kind of wordplay. Aldin Kavasovic, a good friend of mine who's an artist, came up with the name for us, luckily. It was basically a mixture of the tritone, or in German Triptonus, which is like called devil's interval, but it's just dissonant and nice, and trip as for journey.
How do you create your music?
It depends really on the song. I mean, we've been around for 12 years, so all kinds of approaches and situations have been navigated. So there is a lot of stuff that's done at home, for sure, like bringing the ideas and demos and stuff. But no song is finished until we played it together, morphed it a bit and jammed with it. Because of course you have individual styles that you cannot anticipate in a DAW, for instance.
Yeah, sometimes it's just a funny idea that we have and that kind of develops over time. It's like one of the new songs on the new album is like a rhythmical poly play, and out of that became like a 10-minute song.
That does not have anything to do with music, in my head at least. Well, for me personally, nature. For me, nature is sort of music too, but that's where a lot of the song ideas or colors come from, for me personally at least.
I guess relationships with people, life in general, but yeah, it's hard to distinguish between influences without music, hard to say. I guess also journeys, trips to other countries.
I really like hats.
For me personally, like after the show, we were sometimes talking to people and them telling us like what kind of images or dreams they had in their head while listening to our music. That's for me personally the goal where the spark flies across. So any of these moments, interactions or imprints we can leave on somebody else's mind is a big win for me personally, far beyond anything else. I mean, getting to know some of our favorite bands was awesome and stuff, but all this stuff is so fleeting, you know? But if you really share music with people, like, I like to think that when we play a show, we don't play a show for the people, but with them, because otherwise it's a fucking rehearsal. So that interaction is the highlight. Let's see what today brings.
One highlight I can think of is last year's gig we had in Vienna at the Wagenplatz at Lobau, which was really amazing because it seemed like everybody really was digging our music, even though they didn't know us, I think, at all. And that was just amazing energy and fun to play. And I really like to be in the studio and write new songs, so that's the highlights for me. And also giving an interview in a sweaty shower is really, really on top for me. So.
I got 2 new hats today.
We call it a new album, which should be coming out hopefully next year.
I think the new album is gonna mark the start of a very new sound because we basically reinvented ourselves. Remember, half the band leaving, half the band coming in new. So this is the album we created with our new sounds. I'm really looking forward to bring that one out. I mean, of course, I could throw in some genres and now and stuff, but I would prefer for people just to have a listen and see what it's like.
I've been a fan of the band for like 10 years and a part of the band for 3 years. This is the first album where I could participate, so I'm very glad about it.
And apart from that, we're definitely going to play more shows. So to definitely keep updated. You have a newsletter and stuff, so there are stuffs being planned, potentially even shows this year.
Do much more music, if possible, in the future. It's sometimes really hard to speed up the process. If you're 6 people in the band, you have to discuss a lot. I mean, you don't have to, but we do. And yeah, I would like to try to sound different than the last album, as always, and still make it really interesting for us.